An empty excavated grave cut reveals that a body is only ever half of what archaeologists find. What people buried alongside their dead is our clearest window into what they believed came next. We are ranking these 8 items strictly by what it cost the living to put them there. Yet our top spot cost absolutely nothing, telling us more than everything above it. Number 8. Flowers. In Shanidar cave in Iraq, the individual known as Shanidar IV was found alongside dense pollen clumps. In 1975, Arlette Leroi-Gourhan interpreted this pollen as bright wildflowers laid intentionally with the Neanderthal. That interpretation defined Neanderthal humanity for decades, but modern archaeologists now seriously doubt the story. Burrowing rodents common to the cave frequently hoard fresh plant material inside their deep underground tunnels. A 2023 study suggested wild bees digging nests into the cave floor 45,000 years ago brought pollen. Contamination from 1950s excavators' own clothing and boots presents another very plausible explanation. We may never know if flowers were present, but deliberate burial near a massive stone column remains undisputed. Number 7. Food and drink. Provisions were placed into graves to sustain a journey that no living survivor had ever seen. This distinct practical logic appears across widely separated ancient cultures that never had any physical contact. Whatever these societies understood death to be, they firmly believed it took considerable time. They also assumed that entering the afterlife would make the traveler exceptionally hungry and thirsty. Giving up fresh food meant sacrificing immediate nourishment that could have sustained living family members instead. Number 6. Tools and weapons. Craftsmen and warriors were routinely buried directly alongside their own personal working kits. In ancient times, functional metal or knapped stone tools were exceptionally difficult and expensive to manufacture. Choosing to enter these valuable assets removed them permanently from circulation within the living community. Rather than passing vital gear to heirs, relatives willingly accepted a major material loss to honor the deceased. This practice highlights a profound belief that an individual's personal identity carried directly into eternity. Number 5. Board games. Senet boards appear in Egyptian tombs, while the royal game of features prominently in ancient Mesopotamian burials. This stands out as one of the strangest categories of grave goods discovered anywhere in the world. Placing games inside tombs implies that afterlife survival was not merely about endless work or travel. Ancient mourners clearly anticipated that the deceased would experience moments of quiet leisure. Somebody looked at the infinite expanse of eternity and concluded that the dead might eventually get bored. Number 4. Boats. Entire full-sized seafaring vessels were buried, including the famous Anglo-Saxon ship discovered at Sutton Hoo. Beside the Great Pyramid, researchers unsealed a dismantled cedar boat expertly engineered for royal ceremonial voyages. The economic cost here scales up enormously, representing thousands of skilled labor hours and precious timber. Constructing an ocean vessel required prime forest resources, specialized carpenters, and immense wealth. Burying a functional ship unused was an overwhelming statement of devotion and raw economic power. Number 3. Animals. Horses, oxen, and valuable livestock were killed specifically to furnish graves across many distinct ancient cultures. This marks a major escalation on our list, where living beings were intentionally ended to accompany the dead. Work animals like horses and oxen represented crucial agricultural power and mobility for surviving families. Sacrificing these high-value working beasts inflicted an undeniable severe economic hardship on the living community. The living chose to forfeit essential draft power simply to ensure the deceased traveled in proper state. Number 2. People. Excavated by Leonard Woolley in the 1920s, the Royal Cemetery at contained graves with dozens of attendants. Woolley originally proposed that these royal court attendants walked into the tomb and drank poison willingly. Recent CT scans of recovered skulls are reported to show evidence of severe blunt force trauma instead. If that medical finding holds, it completely transforms a calm, peaceful ritual into something far more violent. This represents the absolute maximum expression of our ranking, human lives spent directly as grave goods. Before we reveal number 1, remember our explicit criterion: ranking items by what they cost the living. Now, our top entry completely breaks that rule because it cost absolutely nothing in material wealth. Number 1. A dog. In 1914, quarry workers at Oberkassel near Bonn uncovered a 14,000-year-old Paleolithic grave. The grave contained an older man, a younger woman, and the complete remains of a young dog. Detailed dental analysis showed the animal contracted deadly canine distemper when it was roughly 19 weeks old. It suffered 3 distinct bouts of severe illness between 19 and 23 weeks before finally dying. Canine distemper carries a high mortality rate, making survival impossible without continuous intensive human care. During its sickness, the puppy could not hunt, guard, haul, or herd. It was completely useless. For weeks, hunter-gatherers spent vital energy nursing a sick animal that offered zero practical return. Remarkably, a tooth from a second older dog was also carefully deposited inside the same grave. Initially misidentified as a wolf, the dog's jaw was stored separately until reunited in the late 1970s. Every other item on this list was utility equipment, but this puppy represents pure emotional bond. Which of these ancient grave discoveries surprised you the most? And what would you add to this list? Leave a comment below and remember to like and subscribe for more incredible historical deep dives.